Hey guys, my name is Leo Bowen. Me making a couple minute video to some future fellow secondary teachers on some technology and how we can use it to help students' development and growth, and what I kind of plan on doing whenever I become a secondary teacher. So definitely, technology rules our world, economically, socially, educationally. At our jobs, wherever we turn, this technology. Obviously, we use the technology right now. We use it to communicate. We use it to plan stuff. We use it to keep track of sometimes our own bodies. Um, so, as humans, we rely on technology a lot to provide us information that, you know, in years past, we would have to look up, read a book. We'd have to drive to the library to get a book, or find a different source to provide us that information. So that technology kind of comes into play, and that's why it is so prominent nowadays. And it kind of helps us to, I don't know, stay more focused, and I guess waste less time on what would now be considered outdated methods, at least to some people. Um, there are definitely, I did some research. There are definitely some apps you could use that would help students. Google Classroom, for one, is definitely a good one. Um, Able to make really good structure for your classroom for your students. Be able to post your learning materials, do assignments, activities. Quizlet's another one. I know Quizlet's a very prominent one, even in university. But I believe it's a good one. Flashcards, studying for tests. I think that's because it's so interactive. It's able to help a lot of students. So I think the best way I'll be able to ensure my students' development and growth whenever I start teaching is Google Classroom. I want to use Quizlet too, but Google Classroom mainly, just because I want to be able to give them that learning material online, as well as in person, of course. But because students, especially the youth, are so attached to technology, and interconnected with it, I believe that being able to post that learning material online to where they can interact with it online and be able to collaborate with each other and with me, as their teacher, would ultimately lead to better results when it comes to grades, studying, and just overall like use of their time. I really think that being able to distribute that learning material throughout online would help them to form better bonds with their classmates, and just overall be ready to learn. Plus, you can keep an eye on them through Google Classroom. You're able to pretty good surveillance on that. So I think that would overall provide support in that environment, and a supportive environment to where everybody could learn in the classroom, including myself.